Oh, movie lovers. Yeah, it's Bob again. I'm here to talk about the movies I watched this week. So let's start. Try not to make the videos too long. A lot of people don't like watching long videos, but what are you going to do? Right? So you do your best. I always try to get my point across. Not to talk about the movies too much. The main gist of these videos, these movies I watched, is just to say, yeah, I watched this. Blah, blah. Next. Alright? So here we go. Battle of Britain. Most of you know about the Battle of Britain. Everybody knows about the Battle of Britain, right? Yes. This movie came out in, I think it was 69, wasn't it? 69? Yeah, it's the war over Britain, over there, you know, over the air, right? Germans, Luftwaffe comes over to England, right? And all the airplanes, the ones the British have, the Polish people, the Canadian, everybody's over there. A lot of people from different places went to Britain to help them fly their ships, airplanes, to fight the Germans, right? So this is a story about that. Guy Hamilton directed. Michael Caine's in it, but there's so many people that are in this movie. You know, there's no, sense saying who's in it, but there's a lot of them. Very interesting, true story, whatever, that implies. But there you go, the Battle of Britain. It's November, right? The month of November, Remembrance Day, things like that. Try to remember everybody that was in the wars over the years just by watching war movies. That's how I do it. Thank you, boys, girls, yes, for your sacrifice. The Battle of Britain. And to remember is everything, people. You got to remember this. You got to remember why we're sitting here watching movies and the reasons why we sit here and watch movies. Think about it. And I also watched this one, A Bridge Too Far. Another true story. Yes, another true story. And the Allies go into Belgium, fight their way through Holland, and they're fighting their way into Germany, right? They want to blow up some bridges on the way in. Well, between messing up and people messing up and, things that don't do well, they messed up, right? So they did go to a bridge too far. There was, a lot of people died, a lot of men died in there because there was a few messed up, somebody messed up here and there, and it didn't work out well. Well, I'm very proud of you, boys. Yeah, well. Anyway, no sense talking about this one. Very good movie, though. A Bridge Too Far, 1977. I gave it an 8, and I gave Battle of Britain an 8 too. So there you go for that. This is another one. This is another war movie. Vietnam, 1965. The first time the Americans fought the North Vietnamese. First time, the first battle they ever did together. And this was the 1st Battalion, the 7th Cavalry Regiment, Mel Gibson, Sam Elliott. First major battle in Vietnam. Very good movie. Sad movie too. Very sad movie. If you've seen it, you already saw it. I'm talking about the taxi driver go around delivering notices. That's a sad scene. That doesn't tear you up. I don't know what does. Alright, so that was We Were Soldiers. Very good movie from 2002. Oh, I gave that an 8. Man, we're giving out 8s today, people. Oh, next one's not an 8, but, javu. Denzel Washington, Val Kilmer. You can tell Val's getting a little chubby in this one. You can see his face. I'm a little chubby myself, but you can tell he's a little chubby. Denzel Washington still looks strong and healthy and all that shit, right? So, yeah, this one's a little strange to explain. But, what was I going to say now? See, it's so strange I forget what I was going to say. Yeah, it's got something to do with time travel and a bridge blows up. I can't give it away too much. A bridge blows up. I think a bridge blows up. And there's a girl that washes up. No, not a bridge. What am I saying? A bridge. It's like, what do you call it? what do they call those things? You know, when you go from, well, here in Toronto, we go from this side of the island, right? We go to Center Island. And when you get in one of those boats, you fill up, and you go on the other side, and you walk around for, summertime, and going across over the island at holidays. One of those boats, the boat blows up, right? Some reason this boat blows up. The cars go in the water, the people get thrown all over the place, a lot of people die. Yeah, and so Denzel Washington trying to find out who's the nutbar that blew up the ship, the boat. So yeah, so more to it than that. But yeah, this is not bad, not too bad. Gives a 7. Give it a 7. Yeah. Probably some of you has probably already seen that one. All right, let's move it along. I don't want to chat too much. Transporter 2. Yeah, Transporter 2. This guy's got a lot of good movies. Most of them are all action movies, right? Most of them. I don't even think I've seen one where he goes, "Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad. How's everybody today? Let's have a barbecue." I don't know that, but he's in a lot of action movies. I think the first few weren't too much action, but Jason Statham. You gotta tick your tongue and go Statham. Yeah, it's Transporter. He's transporting this little kid around back and forth to school. He's a driver, right? The little boy gets kidnapped, right? And he told him, he made a promise to him. "I won't let anything happen to you." I think that's the movie. No, yeah, he's a transporter. He's got a fast car and stuff. People are telling his father they want money and all that, so he has to deliver the money. But he was running around trying to find out who the kidnappers are. But yeah, it's hard to explain. Another one of those hard to explain movies, right? Because a lot of movies are hard to explain. You gotta watch them. This is fairly fun. It has a lot of action in it. So yeah, it's all right. What did I give it? I gave it a 7. It's a 7. Hey, and you can watch this one again too if you're inclined next year. You know what I mean? You can put it into play and give it another go next year. Not too soon. Oh, and this one here's another one. Jason Statham. I got a kick saying his name. Yeah, Jason, yeah. Some nutters going around shooting cops. They're over in England, right? This guy's a nutter, right? There's a lady cop walking down the street. He walks up to her, shoots her in the friggin' shoots her in the neck. She's laying on the ground. She's bleeding all over the friggin' place, right? Next time you see him, there's a young cop sitting in the car. "How you doing today?" "Oh, not too fine." "Yeah, what do you want?" Shoots him in the friggin' head. Anyway, now they're trying to find that. Well, so Jason Statham, yeah, he's going around and trying to find out who's this killer, and he's got a cop, another sergeant helping him, and yeah, this guy's a nutter. Yeah, he's a friggin' nutbar. It's tolling over and around England, I'm pretty sure. Pinewood Studios. That's where they do most of the work. Blitz, 2011. I give it a big 7. Here's another one. War. Jet Li and Jason Statham. It's between Rogue. There's a Rogue guy. He's like a killer, right? He's a killer. He's a hired contractor. Yeah. So there's two cops at the beginning, right? That are about, like partners, right? So one of the partners' house gets blown up, and him and his wife and kid all get killed. Yeah, crazy. So then Jason Statham's character is trying to find out who did all this. Then there's a battle between the triads and the Yakuza, something like that. They're going around chewing up each other and stabbing each other and giving them a sword across the head and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, there's lots going on in this movie. Another one kind of hard to explain. But yeah, what did I give that one? Oh, I gave it a 7. A 7, yeah, a 7. Another 7 here. Like I said, you can watch this one. A lot of action. I like action movies too. But you can watch it again next year. Don't watch it tomorrow, next week. But you can give it another go. Nothing wrong with it. What else? Okay. Oh, of course. I watched Casablanca on TCM. This is on TCM. It came on TCM. I'm sitting here and Casablanca comes. Oh, so I sat here and I watched Casablanca. Yeah, Harry, one of the old gentlemen on film. That's his favorite movie, I think. Pretty sure it is. So yeah, pretty sure it's Harry. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Harry. Yeah. Well, Harry, if you watch this video, you can say, yeah, it's me, Bob. But anyway, Casablanca. Everybody knows Casablanca. I don't have to explain it to you or shit like that, right? Humphrey Bogart. What did I give that? I gave that an 8. You can watch that again next year, too. So there you go. Alright, what else did I watch? Oh, I watched this one. Fury. Yes, what did I give this one? I gave this an 8. Very good war movie. Takes place in April over in Germany. Well, everybody's roaming around Germany, right? Germany's putting up the last fight. The last gung-ho! Right? They got the kids out there. They got the 8-year-olds, the 10-year-olds. They got the grandmas out there. Got everybody out there shooting guns and throwing grenades around. So yeah, you got to be careful. So here's this tank driving around. Well, anyway, one of their guys get killed, so they got to pick up a new member. He's a young guy. He's a typist. That sounds familiar for some reason. But anyway, he gets put in the tank, and they go around and roaming around the neighborhood, and man, this is a good. I don't know how, but it's a good movie. All right, I give it a. What did I give it? I gave it an 8. Yeah, an 8. Brad Pitt. Yeah. Fury. November. Right, Remembrance Day. Once Remembrance Day is over, November 11th, I start doing my Christmas stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe by tomorrow or Sunday or Monday, I might watch a Christmas movie, start getting into Christmas. But I don't do any of that Christmas stuff until after November the 11th, Remembrance Day. Yeah, so now it's full speed ahead for Christmas. You can do whatever you want. Listen to Christmas music, watch Christmas movies, dig out the tinsel, put your tree up. It's like now it's, yeah, go ahead. Especially here in Canada, because we don't have Thanksgiving here. We already had our Thanksgiving. We had it in October. You Americans have it in November, right? That's why they call it Black Friday. You got all those sales and shit going on. Yeah, we don't have that in Canada. Well, we got a fake version, Black Friday. Bunch of bullshit. But anyway, yeah, Black Friday here in Canada. Sale, big deal, right? Yeah, sure. But anyway, yeah. You Americans have all the fun down there beating shit out of each other for 55-inch TV. I always like watching those videos. Some little old ladies beating the crap out of some teenager for 55-inch TV. Kill me! What else is there? Where am I? Oh, the house on 92nd Street. Yes. Nazi spies in America in 1939 to 1941. There were so many freaking spies. Every time you turn around, you're renting your house to a goddamn spy. So there's a spy ring going on. So they put some guy, German-speaking guy from, he's an American law. So they put him inside to try to get, who the hell's doing, who's the leader, who's this guy? Fun movie, basically a true story, the FBI and Germany, all right? And once the war started, right, and then they picked up all these spies. I don't know how many spies they picked up. I don't know, thousands of them, all these spies. Good movie. What did I give it? I gave it a 7, a decent 7. Nothing wrong with this movie. It's a good 7, decent 7. Yeah, interesting, very interesting movie. Black and white, of course. Oh, well, here we go. This is this movie right now we're going to talk about is the movie for the grumpy old gentleman on film. It's picked by James. James' turn this month, right? I don't know whose turn it is next month, but I'll get it. So this turn, James picked the wrong man. James, yeah. All right, rewind. James picked the wrong man, right? So, Henry Fonda and Beer Miles, Alfred Hitchcock, of course, directed. This is a great movie. I said it in the other video, I'll say it all the time. Watch this movie. You can watch this movie and again. You can watch this movie 6 months from now. I give it an 8. 8 out of 10, 1956 Roman, Henry Fonda. Alright. Is that it? Am I good? Alright, what else? Oh man, here we go again. You got me again. They got me again. Oh. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis. Yeah, Bruce Willis is in a movie called The Setup. Yeah. He's in it for, let's say, I'm being generous. Let's be generous. I could be off by a minute or two. But out of the whole, what is it, 2-hour movie? Give or take. He's in it for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. He's a big boss. He's a big tough guy. He's the boss. Right? He doesn't make a very good boss. I mean, even if he wasn't, if they didn't even put him in this movie, it wouldn't have been a bad movie. It's not a bad movie, don't get me wrong. But Bruce Willis, he's terrible as a freaking boss, mob boss killer. Yeah, you know, doesn't work. But anyway, he picked up his check. He probably did his scenes all in, what, 1, 2, or 3 days? You know, one of those 2 or 3 days will do all your scenes and you can leave and go back home and go swimming and shit like that, right? So yeah, it's one of those Bruce Willis movies. But it also stars Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, you know, the rapper guy, and Ryan Phillippe. Ryan Phillippe is the guy, that's the whole movie, the Ryan Phillippe. I liked him. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, he was alright. But I don't know, just didn't dig him. He just didn't grab me. But Ryan Phillippe, I liked him as a bad guy, you know, so yeah, what did I give that? Oh, I gave it a 6. It fell short because Bruce Willis pissed me off, and it wasn't a very good movie. It was, what is it? It was all right, but yeah, this is one of those movies where you don't have to watch it again, right? It's not a movie that you know, not really. You don't really have to watch it again anytime soon. 3 or 4 years from now, when you're 90 or something like that, you might want to give it a go, right? Because you forgot completely about it, right? You don't know nothing, you don't remember shit. So then you can watch that. Oh, alright, what else? Oh, this one here. Manhattan Melodrama, this one. Yes, stars Clark Gable, Myrna, what's her name, Myrna, Merlot, L-O-Y, and William Powell, right, William Powell. Anyway, Clark Gable and William Powell, they're kids, they're 7, 8 years old. You know, they're buddies, right? They're coming over in the boat. They're having a party on a boat. Of course, the boat catches fire. A lot of people die. And these two guys, even though I don't think they were brothers, but there's, you know, their parents died, so this other guy brought them up and stuff. So as they got older, you know, it was Mickey Rooney's character when he was a young guy, you know, Anyway, Blackie is a gambler, a shit disturber, likes playing cards and, you know, stuff like that, right? And rolling dice. And the other character, William Powell's character, smart young boy. He's always reading. And he ends up being a lawyer, you know, and stuff. And he's a district attorney. And between the both of them, between Blackie and Jim, things start coming to a head, right? Starts getting interest, and then Jim meets, you know, Blackie's girlfriend, Marner Lowe. I can never get their names right. I apologize for that. And they end up getting married, and then Blackie does something for Jim that Jim doesn't know about it until the end of the movie. But it's a very good movie. And when the end of the movie ended, Dillinger walked out, and he walked along the front of the street, and the boys shot him down, blew him away. John Dillinger. Yeah, this is the movie he was watching when the FBI got him out front of the theater. Yeah. So I gave that a big 8. I'll say 2 more. Don't go away. 2 more. The Desert Fox, James Mason, and Jessica Tandy as his wife. All about the fox. He's over in Africa. He's running roughshod over everybody. Anyway, he gets hurt, he gets sick, he gets a nose infection, he has to go back home. And this one's not really hard to explain because history-wise, yeah, he didn't really like politics. He'd just rather be a soldier. But then Hitler, you know Hitler, right? He turned into a nut bar, or maybe he already was a nut bar. So yeah, it's the Desert Fox. Didn't fare too well for the Desert Fox. But anyway, very good movie, very good history movie, and all around. What did I give this? Look, I already gave it an 8. It's an 8. Another big 8. The Desert Fox. I felt like watching Wonder Woman. One night I'm sitting here going, what am I going to watch? Well, you know what I said to myself? I said, self, why don't you watch Wonder Woman? You like this movie? And I said, sure. Did I have popcorn? I think I even had some popcorn with this movie. But yeah, not a damn thing. I like this movie for it. It's a comic book movie. It's fun. You know, this is a DC comic book movie. It's about Wonder Woman. You just let your brain go what's that word? Mushy or gummy? And you sit there and have a drink of Coke and some popcorn and watch Wonder Woman. She kicks fucking ass. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is not for kids anyway, right? So I can swear once in a blue moon, I forget. But anyway, she kicks ass. And there's a new Wonder Woman movie coming out next month or already next month, or it's coming out soon or something like that. Yeah, whenever. But yeah, you can't even go to the show anymore. Yeah, there is no theaters. I think they stopped doing that too, didn't they? No more going to the show? Yeah, what a terrible year for going to the show. Did James ever get to the show? How many times did you get to the show, James? Once? Wonder Woman! Wonder Woman! I got the TV show 3 years or something like that, don't I? Yeah, been watching that for a while. Yeah, Wonder Woman 8. 8 out of 10. And in did his movies that he watched this week. Volker Ball, yeah, he did a very good, he has a very good video. What movies he watched this week. First time, well, first serious one, like the first one where he's actually got a book in his hand, looking at a book, things that he wrote down. He did a lovely job, very, very good. I thought it was very well done. And Julie started doing, the movies that she watched this week. She's been doing it for the last few weeks. And that's Julie Cassidy, right? So, let's watch movies, or let's talk about the movies. Julie Cassidy, young lady, yeah, right? I think she's where's she at, in Texas? Oh, where they get a lot of tornadoes. There's a tornadoes? Julie! Yeah, keep watching those movies, girl. You know, you're younger than my 2 daughters. Yeah. But anyway, Wonder Woman gets an 8. Volker Ball in, yeah. Good job, in. And Julie Cassidy, young lady, watches movies. Has a great channel. Always good to watch Julie's channel. All right, people. That's it. Another Friday come and gone. Now it's time. Well, right now you can watch any movies you want to watch, and you can do anything you want. But it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hasn't snowed yet. Still been nice days outside, right? So it's a little chilly now, but I got the door open. But yeah, I don't know when it's going to snow or anything like that. But Kelly told me this week they're heading down to the storage and they'll be bringing up the Christmas boxes. So I'll be doing that this week, bringing up my boxes, because as Jeff knows, right, I got a lot of Christmas stuff and it takes me a long time. Most of the stuff in here I got to clear out the shelves and up those things and put all those things away. And I put up my nutcrackers and all my Christmas stuff. My tree goes over here. Well, a lot of you already know that from watching my videos for the last few years. So yeah, Christmas is coming, it's on its way, and that's what we're gonna do. What's the first Christmas movie you're gonna watch? What's the first one you're gonna watch? I already know what mine is. Stay tuned for next week for what's Bob's first Christmas movie he watches. Watches. Anyway, we'll talk about that next week. All right, movie lovers, enjoy your week. Stay safe.